Are you excited for the 24 Crayola Colors of the World colored pencils? Today we're going to go into detail about these. We're going to swatch them. We're going to look at the color names. I'm Jenny from Jenny's Crayon Collection. I hope you guys find the coolest art supplies for whatever project you're doing. And today we're looking at these 24 Colors of the World colored pencils. These are brand new on the market. I found them on Crayola.com. So far, that's the only place I've been able to find them. The markers I found at Walmart, and you can find those at Blick. You can also find these at Blick, but they won't be available until the end of January. So if you want them right now, go to Crayola.com. A little bit about these pencils. You might have watched my other videos where I talked about some of the colors of the world, but they were developed by Faber-Castell and Crayola, and Victor has 30 years experience in the beauty industry. And these were made to replace the multicultural line from Crayola. The multicultural line started in 1992, and that only included like 8 colors, and those were already pre-existing colors. They added, if you saw some of the boxes, there are some with 16 in them, but that's the eye colors and the hair colors. So the actual colors that represented skin were only 8 colors, and they were a little bit off. They weren't exactly true. So these crayons and colored pencils are made especially for skin tones, to match skin tones. So you don't have to, you know, combine and do other things now. You can find your exact skin tone. We'll compare the Prismacolor and the Faber-Castell line and see how they compare, see if there are as many colors. Just at a quick glance, I'll have the swatches that we can look at too. And we'll compare the crayon and the markers and the colored pencils. I have a feeling that these colored pencils are gonna be amazing. They might sell out fast because artists love coloring faces. They love having that accurate skin tone, and I'm sure these will be super amazing. And I think Crayola has a professional, more high quality colored pencils. I think they should make these in those, and those they could sell for a higher markup, and artists would love that too. And just to have that quality in the pencil and be able to accurately represent the shade. So let's get started looking at these colored pencils. Here is our Colors of the World swatch chart. You can sign up for this and I'll send you a download so you can get this for yourself. We're just going to take these pencils out. Sometimes I just dump them out and put them in whatever order they are. I'm really excited for these. Like I said, I don't know how many other color pencils have these many colors. I know Copic for markers might have, they have like over 300, but Prismacolor and Faber-Castell only have 120, 150. So we'll have to see what these look like. This one is light, medium, golden. So what we're gonna do on this one, this is a little bit bigger than I like to make for a pencil swatch, but we're gonna start out really dark. And this is why pencils are amazing. So if we come here, look at that. We can get so many in-betweens with this. And why is this better than a crayon? Because it's not as flaky. You still get a few flakes, but look at that. You can create highlights on the face. You can create so much. You can create depth. Like I said, I have a feeling these will probably sell out faster than the crayons did, just because more artists are going to be interested in these. Very light golden. I think they'll also like the crayons and the markers, but this is the real tool right here. This is the real deal right here. It's very light golden. Even though it's light, you still get more, you still get a lay down right here. I'm just going to come back over this just a little bit, not pressing as hard. This is pressing as hard as I can. This is pressing medium. This is barely pressing right here. So you still get a gradient with that one. That's why colored pencils are also great, is you have a gradient with them. This one's medium golden. Medium golden right here. Okay. I am loving these. Oh gosh, absolutely loving these. These will be perfect. I actually have I'll show you. I'm going to print it out again. I did this one with crayons. This is a picture that I colored. I took a picture that I had and I turned it into a coloring page, and then I colored it. I'm not so happy with myself, but I'm going to try this again with colored pencils. Let me know if you want me to color this page on video. I'm really excited to try that one out and see how that one goes. Light Rose. So pretty. Look at that. This would be so good to add a little colors to the cheeks on any skin tone. I don't know if that was the intent with rose, but some people probably would be this skin tone, and what I would do is use the light medium rose to add that. Look at those gradients. Those are amazing. I'm just in awe right here. Deep Golden. Have you guys watched the other videos? Have you seen the crayons and the colored pencils? I don't know if they're going to come out with anything else. Right now, that's all I know. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that range right there. You don't get that with the marker. You don't get that. This is why I absolutely love colored pencils. Very Deep Rose. This one you're going to get a range too. You can use this. Let's say you want to use the medium pressing. You could use for the skin tone, then you could use the darker parts for shading on the face. And since there's 3 base colors. There's rose, golden, and almond. This one is very light almond. I will say these are probably the 2 colors that disappoint me the most, are these almond ones, because they're not that different and they're hardly anything. But I'm sure there's people with that skin tone that want the difference between the 2. Okay. They all have different undertones. Medium deep golden. A yellow undertone, a green undertone, a red undertone. Oh, look at that, look at that. That's absolutely beautiful right there. Oh boy. Absolutely beautiful. Medium almond. Okay, medium almond. Right here. You can see that. If you were going to pick one, would you pick crayons, markers, or the colored pencils? I know which one I'd pick. I actually prefer colored pencils. I like markers. They're faster for coloring. But I also really love colored pencils. Light medium almond. Beautiful, beautiful. This one is Deepest Almond, right here. This is where it's just going to really shine, is when, look at that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Right there. That range that you get with that pencil is unbelievable. That hits so many tones right there. Extra light almond. We're getting some color. Like I said, these 2 almonds are, you really have to just press hard to get any color out at all. but you can see there is some color there. Very light rose. This is for people that have pinker skin and more yellow. I think I'm actually kind of close to that one. It's interesting. I was always buying makeup, extra deep golden. I was always buying makeup the wrong undertone. I didn't realize undertone was a thing. So this is also a makeup lesson too. Look for your undertone when you're buying makeup. I think these beauty gurus write like books. They probably do. I just don't know what they are called. All right, we have very deep almond. I am loving these colors. Look at that range, look. So much range in one pencil. So much range. Extra deep rose. The coverage is amazing. Oh, I love it. I love this. Medium deep almond. Have you guys seen the other videos, the ones with the crayons and the colored pencil? I mean, the markers. Which one is your favorite? This one is light almond. It's almost got like a little pinkish tone to it. Maybe I'm more like that one. It's like, how do you know which color you are? You test it out next to a picture. Deep almond. I've got 5 more to go. Beautiful. This one is deep rose. And what you could do is use this with this one for like a blush or a lipstick or something. Oops, colored a little bit much on that one. Extra deep almond. So pretty. I'll have to find the ones we're missing. Light golden. Okay, this one's a light medium rose. So pretty. Oh no, look at this. One of my pencils is split. You know, I'm gonna contact Crayola about that because that shouldn't happen. That's horrible. Oh, I can't believe that happened. It would still work probably until you sharpened it down to here, and then it would just die on you. Medium deep rose. These are all the colors. I will say, I haven't been like 100% impressed with the light colors, but maybe it's because faces can be light colors. Here are the markers right here. Here are the crayons. So let's just take a look real fast at the crayons right here. We get a lot more depth with these. Can you see how much nicer the laydown is? With the crayons, you get more flakiness, more voids, and these are really nice. And if you can buff it up, and I'm gonna actually pick up some blending ink, and I've heard baby oil works well too. Your blending capability with this is so much better. The shades are very similar to those. They're almost exact. They're just pencils. You do get more depth with the pencils than you get with the crayons on these lighter colors. So hands down, I would prefer the colored pencils. On the markers, you could really use these together. You get more very light rose. So on some of these, like the light almond almost, you could use a marker. I feel like the coverage on some of these lighter colors are better for the markers. And maybe you could shade in with some of the darker colors, like light golden could go with very light golden if you're trying to do some kind of shading on a face. And then if you come over here, I actually like the colored pencils better because you get a lot more range with these. These are just one color because they're more saturated. Do you see anything like these in here? This is the Polychromos one. Hands down. Maybe some of these darker colors like walnut brown and Van Dyke and burnt umber. But these mid-ranges, deep rose is kind of like Caput Mortem. But other than that, if you come to here, like they pretty much have white and ivory, which for these lighter colors of skin, there's no comparison in the Polychromos. Even these warm grays, they're not quite there. So you're gonna have to blend Polychromos to even get skin colors. If we look at the Prismacolor over here, it's the same deal. You have your lighter colors, so you have some light peach, some peach beige, but the undertones are really all wrong. Your beige is way too orange on there. I don't really see any, like on the lighter colors, I don't see any comparison there. And these darker colors, you have maybe sepia, dark brown, espresso, French gray, but you don't get the full range that you get with Colors of the World in definitely. And like I said, I don't have all the Copic markers. I know I should have put this in the marker video. I don't have all the Copic markers, so I don't know how the Copic markers compare. I'd love to someday, so if someone wants to donate some markers so I could compare, that'd be great. They're like $1,000, which I just don't have to spend. I already spent like, I think it was $200 on this one and over $100 on that one. With the range that you get out of both the colored pencils and the markers, these are going to be highly sought after, especially the colored pencils, because like I said, you don't have any that can. Is there another brand of colored pencils that you have used that gets close to that? I hope you guys like this video. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Let me know if you would pick up these colored pencils. I think they're like $5. I'll leave a link below and you guys can pick these up for yourself. Unfortunately, Amazon does not have them, so you will have to buy other supplies or pay for shipping at this time, because Crayola and both Blick, they offer free shipping like for $40 worth of supplies. Pick up something that you want for the rest of the year. Hit that subscribe button below if you like this, and check out some of the other videos. If you haven't already watched the marker video or the crayon video, you guys can check those out. They're on my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys like this video and hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.